Yeah, this that Batman Joker Daily Duo Comic Cons. This that Batman Joker Daily Duo Comic Cons. This that Batman Joker Daily Duo Comic Cons. This that Batman Joker.
Yo, it's your main man King Castro and Juwlz coming at you live and direct with another episode of the Comic Cons podcast, kids. I got my co-host in the building.
What is up, everyone? It is Young Master Juwlz, and I'm excited.
True
I'm
indeed.
excited. Like always, we get to talk about, oh my gosh, I had a train of thought and then right off the rail.
That is completely fine.
Guys, no, I'm just excited. I'm talking about nerd stuff, get an opportunity to shut off the rest of the world and just hang out.
I'm excited as well. I can't wait to jump into all the stuff that we have planned today. We both read a comic. Jules got notes. I don't got notes, but I got some things to show off. We watched some trailers. Some good trailers have dropped, and there's a lot of good stuff coming out in 2025 that I'm pretty excited for. Kids, this is episode number
40.
Yes, 40. We have finally made it to the big 4-0. That means we are 10 away from the big 5-0.
Yeah.
Crazy. I'm hype. I thought Joe was going to say something right there. I don't know.
Super hype.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. Guys, we're back. We are back in the full swing of things. I know we're only 2 episodes in, but we're feeling good. Mm-hmm. You guys seem to be feeling good about us coming back. So mad excited. Jules, what have you been up to, man? What's going on?
Yeah, man. So like you said, read some comics, watched some trailers.
Good
so
stuff.
I was just getting super informed with things to come. I just finished the latest episode of Creatures Commando.
Good stuff.
Which is really interesting. It took a turn.
I still haven't watched it.
Hey, you'll like it.
I need to give it a go.
You'll like it. And because it comes straight off of, let me think of it, Suicide Squad number 2. And then they had...
Does it?
Yeah, then they had...
I mean, James Gunn directed that as well, right? He was in charge of Suicide Squad, I think.
Ooh, maybe.
So
I'm not sure. But yes, it goes... If it would make sense if he can go off of that storyline. But yeah, and it's of course, it's an animated series.
I think he did Suicide Squad and Peacemaker. And then they brought him in. Now he controls the entire DC universe. So this Creature Commandos is tied into everything else to come. The Superman movie, everything else.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's all...
Oh, yeah, because, I knew that, guys.
They on that Marvel shit. Yeah. They've been trying to be on that Marvel stuff, but we'll see what happens.
No, I mean, it's really dope, though, because, again, you have characters that were in the Suicide Squad movie or in the Peacemaker movie that's making a return in the TV show as well.
Right.
To hear, like, tie-ins is really dope. Especially those were live action, and now this is a animated version.
True indeed.
Pretty dope.
I'm excited. I need to jump into it. There's another show that I need to jump into as well that I've been slacking on. The Penguin Show.
Okay, yeah, I heard it was really good. My brother and stepdad both watched it, said it was phenomenal.
Yeah, I hear it's fierce. Are they into comics?
No.
That's when you know. That's when you know it's tough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you can get somebody that's not into what we're into every single day, and they're like, nah, bro, like this is the energy.
I'm not even sure if they watched the Batman movies.
Facts. They don't even know.
The funny thing, yeah.
Yeah.
They're slacking.
I definitely want to jump into that. I want to jump into Creature Commandos. Mm-hmm. We did get some new trailers.
We did.
2 trailers, kids.
2 of them.
I don't know when the other trailer came out, but I know Superman just dropped this Thursday. We can talk about that first. Jules, Superman is here.
It is.
Yes. What do you think? I thought you were just... I'm sorry.
No, I was just answering the question. It's here.
What do you think? How are you feeling?
I thought it was phenomenal. Of course, I always hate on Superman because I'm a Batman fan.
True.
But this one looked interesting. I don't remember the other Superman movies.
Okay.
But this one looks like it's more realistic to what Superman would probably experience if he came to Earth today.
So what this Superman movie makes me think, it really gives me the vibes. If you guys can hear that airplane, it's not Superman. It is an actual airplane. But to feed off of that, it reminds me of the days when they would say, it's a bird, it's a plane, it's Superman. There is a hint of corniness and innocence going on at the same time as the old stuff used to have. The uniform, the suit looks similar to the old Superman back when it was just action comics to me. You guys let us know what you think, but he looks like the old Superman, but it still looks like there might be a hint of darkness going on, which I need in every... I'm a Batman fan. You're a Batman fan. We like that. We got some cool appearances. You have one that you really like. You want to talk about it?
Yeah, so at the very beginning, Clark is sitting there.
When he's doing the Yamcha pose.
Yeah, he is.
It's a big meme going around.
All beat up and shit, and he is mustering up the strength to whistle. And he calls over his best pal, Crypto.
He does.
That I don't know have ever made an appearance in a live-action movie.
He may have been in the older movies.
Okay. But, yes, and I used to like Crypto because I don't know what TV show it was, but I think it was Super Dog or...
Crypto and Friends?
I think so. It was something, but yeah, it was Crypto. He got adopted by an Earth family.
Okay.
And Superman lets him stay and shit like that.
That's cool.
I'll have to remind myself of it. But yes, I was pretty excited about that. And then he tells Crypto to take him home, and they ended up flying through the air. And
it was such a good scene, too. I really like seeing whenever he does the whistle and all the snow flying, like, something big is coming.
Yeah.
Something with so much power. Looked like when a sand travels through anything. But there he is, Crypto, looking cute as can be. Crypto, home.
Yeah.
And he grabs the cape with his mouth and just takes off, man. I'm really excited to see. On the other hand, never thought I'd care to see Crypto. But I'm excited.
I never thought about it. I forgot about because when he whistled, everything came back like this could be Crypto, and it was. But yeah, like you said, like you wouldn't imagine that having him in it would make it something.
It's pretty cool. We got an appearance from Guy Gardner, Green Lantern. Do you know much about him?
He looked familiar. What did he play in?
I don't know the actor. Guy Gardner is the guy's name.
Okay, I thought you were talking about
an actor.
Yeah.
I actually don't know a lot about Guy Gardner either. SF over there at Dingus Den has talked to me about him. I'm not a big Green Lantern guy, but still cool to see a Green Lantern. Last time we saw, I think, a Green Lantern in a film, we got a little cameo of a Green Lantern in the sky in the Justice League movie.
Okay.
The scene where Apocalypse comes down, or is it Doomsday? Apocalypse is X-Men. What the fuck? Doomsday comes down, and they're all fighting in that war. You just see the green fly by, and then he dies, and the ring flies off.
Shit.
But the last time before that was Deadpool.
Yeah.
Ryan Reynolds in his version of Green Lantern. I guess we kind of got a cameo of Green Lantern in the first Deadpool movie. Like in the opening credits, you see like a Deadpool card or something fly by, or not a Deadpool, a Green Lantern card. But we're getting too deep now. But so cool to see that. We got Mr. Terrific. Not as familiar with Mr. Terrific either. Are you?
Oh, really? Yeah,
No.
he was one of the main characters eventually in the Arrow TV show on CW.
Really?
Yeah, super dope character. He's really, really smart. He had these orbs that follow him around, or he can make them do things. But really unique character. He wears that black whatever W or N, whatever it. Not N.
I'm not going to talk about what
Anyway.
That's even funny.
But yeah, cool character. I saw him in the Arrow, and I really liked him.
I think I remember him in the Justice League cartoon. I think Batman would converse with him every now and then about certain things. Because dude is like really smart. Right?
Yeah. I think he probably helped a lot in Injustice, and then when they were fighting.
Really, he's in Injustice.
I believe so. I think so.
I don't remember.
Probably not
In
like
the cartoon, in the animated.
Probably.
Really.
Yeah. I could be wrong, but
Tell us if we're wrong.
yeah, I know he is in one of them, and I know probably the biggest one is when they were fighting Darkseid.
Okay.
And that's when he.
Who did I say? Doomsday?
Yeah.
Maybe I was.
You said Apocalypse. That's
and then I said
X-Men.
Doomsday. I was talking about Darkseid, guys.
Yeah.
Earlier.
I was so confused too because I was like, "Isn't
Sorry.
that Batman v Superman?"
Yeah. Doomsday's in. Yeah, he's in BVS. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
See, I know, guys. I know
You're
my
right.
things.
It's been a little bit. We just coming back.
I know my berries.
Let us catch back up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because I don't be knowing things.
So, Mr. Terrific, I almost said Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah, I said that earlier.
Mr. Terrific is in there. We got Hawk Girl.
I love Hot Girl.
She's pretty dope. I enjoyed her in the, you guys are going to hate me for this, but the Teen Titans HBO Max show. I enjoyed that up to a certain point, and then it got really weird for me.
I don't remember her being in it.
She is. And Hawkman. Hawkman is in there, too.
Oh, yeah, because don't they, like, find each other, die, and then have to find each other again in the next
like,
life?
that's their life.
Yeah.
It's sad, dude. It's sad, but...
I mean, you're guaranteed coochie.
Man, it ain't always about that, you know? It ain't. All right. Anyway, so she's in it. Am I forgetting Lex Luthor, of course?
Yep.
Don't know why it's called Luthor Corp instead of Lex Corp, but that's cool. James Gunn.
That one, and I knew I wasn't going to remember his name, but it looked like a villain.
The villain guy. I don't actually don't know. Mephisto. Fist. Fist. Let me check. Hold on. I actually got notes here.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we wrote them ourselves.
I think that would be a cool thing, is just to take time.
Metamorpho, who can transform his body into various elements. In the comics, Metamorpho can stretch like rubber, turn into liquid or gases, and gain rock-like strength. Kerrigan previously played the villain Mr. Zaz in the series Gotham. Nice. So this dude's making a comeback. Gotham was actually a good show too.
I never watched it.
I didn't watch the whole thing, but it was pretty cool. So that's cool. Yeah, I don't know anything about Metamorpho, so I'm excited to see. I don't know if he's good or bad. So
he sounds like a bad guy.
He looked bad, but you can't just judge everything off of appearance, you know.
I do.
All right. You had a dragon in the trailer too, I think.
Oh damn.
Am I tripping?
I don't remember.
Like a monster. Of course, we got Lois Lane.
Dragon.
We got Lois Lane. I like the old Lois Lane better, but we'll see how this one does.
She's just always in the way, in my opinion.
Me and my wife were talking the other day. I don't think, and y'all are gonna hate me, guys. I think Superman and Diana should be together. Clark and Diana.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, they're damn near the same thing, and it would never work.
How do they?
Never work.
How do you human and Superman? Interlope.
Because now she has, or biology, guys. Men are
birds and the bees conversation, guys.
No, not even that. Men are. I thought birds and bees is just sex, right? Or is
I
that
think
just
so. I never got that talk, so
I just did it. I was a man.
My father was not there, so it's cool, dude.
Yeah, it is. Shout out to comics and Batman for teaching us how to pee standing up.
So this took a wild turn. You guys didn't see that coming.
But yes, so biology. Men are technically, or most of the time, stronger than women. And I feel like when he dates Lois, he now gets that human interaction or that human
he does.
compatibility, instead of having another superhero where the time probably wouldn't be made as much for them, or just her being.
But I just feel like he has to hold back, bud. Versus Diana, he's just like, her, you know. I'm just setting my mind. All right, we can move on.
Yeah,
So yeah, Lois Lane's in it. Jonathan Kent, I think his father's in it. The grab was a little aggressive for me in the trailer. He says something like this. Look, he did like the like that. I was like, yo, that's weird. I hope my breath wasn't bad just now.
It smells like coffee and fucking nicotine.
All right, good. That's not good.
Hell no, it's not.
Sorry. At least it doesn't smell like fucking
ass.
Yeah. But so yeah, I'm hype. James Gunn taking over the DC universe. These were my concerns, right?
Okay.
That it was just gonna be fucking comedic as shit. I love Guardians of the Galaxy. I loved Peacemaker, and I guess I'm being too rough. He does know how to balance the two, right? But we get a lot of those jokes and silliness in the Marvel films. That's one thing I really loved about the DC films. I think one of the only jokes I heard, and I absolutely hated it, was there's a scene with Batman and Superman and the whole Justice League doing their thing, and Superman cracks a joke to Bats, and Bat cracks a joke back. I hate it. I don't remember the fucking joke, but I despised that. I was like, they would never do that. They would never have a moment where they joke. They're mad. You know, maybe Superman would, but I just hate comedic shit in Crazy, because I used to try to do stand-up comedy. My wife's a comedian. Mm-hmm. I'm not a comedy watcher, man. I'm not a big fan, but it's okay. So my fear was that it was just going to be a big punny-filled movie. You know what I mean? Pun after pun after pun, but with the tone of the trailer, it doesn't look like it's just going to be that. Now, it's James Gunn. I'm sure he's going to have some humor. You know, and again, he knows how to balance it. Did you watch Peacemaker? You watched Suicide Squad.
Of course.
Suicide Squad had its serious moments, but it also had some moments where, like, that's fucking...
It was great.
That's funny.
It was great.
So maybe I'm hating, man. Maybe I'm hating.
I mean, even in Creatures Commando, it has that seriousness, but also...
Some funny.
Some hella... Yeah, like... Oh, come on, man. You need to watch it. I want to talk about it.
I know. I'm really excited to see this Nazi scum fighting robot you tell me about. He's
man.
Like my favorite character.
Cheers for the Tin Man.
Yeah, I'm excited for that. What have you been thinking about?
You'll get it soon.
What do you think about the Creature Commandos?
Okay, so it's not a spoiler, but it's a phrase, and I'm just going to leave it at that because I want you to watch it.
Okay. Shout out to those of you guys who have watched. Let us know what you think of Creature Commandos. Go ahead.
The Bride of Frankenstein said, "You wanted monsters, you got monsters."
That's a cool line.
So if that gives you a little hint on what they're about, it's going to be an action-filled.
It sounds like they're
Interesting.
badasses.
Oh
going
yeah,
off of that
straight
context.
gangster.
Okay.
Like Dr. Phosphorus, he's like literally fire.
Nice.
He like touched this person's face, and just now they have a handprint of his face or
Nice.
his hand. And Weasel, funny as F, but we
He's
start to
in,
get
Suicide Squad. Am I correct?
number 2. He was the only one to survive the beach fight.
Yes, you are correct.
And we're starting to get a little backstory. He has a lawyer because
Weasel has a lawyer.
Weasel has a lawyer, and she is trying to get him acquitted because she don't believe he did the crimes that they said he did to get him put in there. And
Okay.
it's really cool to see who he is. Really,
Wait, so is Weasel a criminal? Because he would have had to be in the Suicide Squad, right?
you'll have to figure it out.
Okay, I'm down. I just got to make the time. I've been binging, been watching Dragon Ball Super with the old wife. And that's been an incredible experience. Was that all you had to say about Commandos before I...
Yeah, man, because I didn't want to give you any more spoilers.
For sure. Yeah, I've been watching Dragon Ball Super with the wife, and that's been a complete vibe. We just finished the Goku Black arc.
Oh, yeah, you guys are trucking along.
Yo, bro, we're making progress,
Yeah,
baby.
you are.
We were just watching Z, 2 weeks ago? And now we're already on Goku Black.
Making progress,
Yeah.
baby.
So, for those of you who haven't seen Dragon Ball Super...
Okay, sorry, I wanted to ask you this last week.
Okay.
What did you think about how Goku or Zamasu got Goku's body?
So, that's what I was about to get into.
Yeah,
The
that's
whole
some
thing.
shit, right?
So, yeah, absolutely insane. Zamasu is diabolical. Pure evil at its finest. One of my biggest things is how it ended. I thought Zamasu was dead when he got beat. Mm-hmm. When I think Trunks cut him up. I thought it
with
was
the
a wrap.
super spirit bomb sword.
Yeah, I thought it was a wrap, bro. And I was so excited because, honestly, throughout all of Z, all the way up to Super, all the way up to this very moment, villains have gotten harder and harder and harder.
Pause.
But they never faced somebody like Zamasu, right? Zamasu, Goku Black, was a completely different level of, like, terrifying, bro. Terrifying. So I rejoiced when he beat him. Mm-hmm. I was like, dude, it's finally fucking over. Like, I loved every bit of the arc, but, like, fuck, that was stressful. I asked my wife many times, like, what are we gonna do?
Yeah.
You know, we
as in Saiyans.
yeah, me and my wife and Goku and them, because we're there. That's how I always talk about it. But I was like, dude, it's finally over. Next thing you know, the sky's covered with Zamasus. And I was like, oh my God, it's all over. Like, I don't know what we're going to do. Mm-hmm. Luckily, shout out Lord Zeno.
Does I know, yeah.
Zinni, young Zinni popped in. I love Lord Zinni. Yeah, but it was phenomenal. I enjoyed, how it all worked out as far as, Zamasu getting Goku's body and then it being Zamasu and Zamasu. I know it may not be making sense to you guys. Watch the show, you'll understand. Phenomenal. I'm excited to go into the Tournament of Power. I think that's next. I think that's what's coming. I don't know, but I'm excited. I also want to say how much, guys, I just love Beerus and Whis. They crack me up together.
Do
Yeah, they're hilarious. Beerus be on some hoe shit, kind of, to Earth and the people.
Who's gonna do what?
What do you mean?
Exactly. Like,
Yeah, that's really
that's what I mean.
What do
He
you-
can do. Who is gonna say
What
something?
are you going to do?
Right.
Like, he's a thug, bro. He really is a thug. He don't care. He pretends he don't care, and it pisses me off a lot. But then sometimes I believe it. I'd be like, maybe you don't. Like, I thought we were friends for a sec. He's that dude you think you really cool with, and then he shows you, like, nah,
Bro, you're only here because you're funny.
you still got levels. Yeah, you serve me, bro. Like,
Yeah, like the only reason Earth is alive,
it's because your food. And it's because Bulma made that deal.
he didn't even give a fuck about Goku turning Super Saiyan God. He was like, this is weak.
He was like, I basically gave you a gift. Now I'm going to wipe y'all. I
Right.
don't care. Luckily, Whis is there. I believe Whis fucks with Earth. I believe Whis fucks with the people there.
Yeah, I can see that.
As much as they could possibly fuck with somebody.
I
You know
can.
what
I mean, enough to fucking bring everybody back to life. When
Yeah, he be doing shit he
Did you
don't-
watch Resurrection of F?
Uh,
I think that's next.
We watched it in this series. in the show. That happened.
Okay,
in the beginning.
that already happened. Okay,
That was actually like the first arc in Dragon. Oh, well, that was the second arc. First arc was Battle of the Gods, then Resurrection F.
okay.
So yeah, he came back. No spoilers. No spoilers. Just yeah. We're about to go into the Tournament of Power, I think.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, I don't think there's anything else.
Yeah, but yeah, I think Whis cares enough to do shit he doesn't have to do for her.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I mean?
yeah. Like I was saying, he brought everybody back to life when Frieza blew up the Earth, which kind of pissed me off, man.
Yeah.
It's like I hate cop outs like that.
So Dragon Ball, I'm gonna be honest, me and my wife were talking about it the other day, and then we got into the Goku Black Saga. Right before the Goku Black Saga, we had said to ourselves, like, talking about Dragon Ball, like, we wish there were true consequences, like, because the Dragon Balls are such a huge we wish, because we like dark shit.
Yeah.
In the same way we like shit where there's like, if a motherfucker die though, like, he really finna be dead for a while.
Right.
Like, he can come back later, but like, let them
Or not even at all.
Yeah.
Like, why did Yamcha need to come back?
I love when you connect me to a character and then wipe them out of
Ooh,
my fucking
you
heart.
watch Game of Thrones?
No.
Oh, that would be your jam.
Yeah, I love that shit, bro. I
They
love that
kill niggas. You'd be like, what?
shit. Yeah, it fucks you up. But Goku or Dragon Ball doesn't do that.
If it's a cop out to me.
But then came the Goku Black Saga, and there wasn't necessarily a wipeout moment for real. But like they showed moments with Trunks and like Gohan when he was his trainer and shit with the one arm, and then how he lost him. And it just hit my heart, bro. At the very end of that saga, when they completed everything and Trunks is finally going back home, bro. And I don't know if you'll remember the scene, but I just saw it last night. So it just hit my heart so much. You know your boy Soft. Trunks and what's her name? Mai are flying up into the sky. Next thing you know, you see Piccolo. Because everybody said bye, but then here comes Piccolo and Gohan in there. And they're like, a little distance away. And Piccolo's just sitting there. I don't know why he came. But it's cool. But then you see Gohan flying. And you can see... because he hasn't been training, like even just flying took all his energy, but it meant so much to him to get up there and say bye to Trunks, and then Trunks starts crying. Yeah, Trunks starts crying, bro, and he's like, "I failed you, Gohan. I failed you. No!" And then Gohan's on some, "You can do it, Trunks. I believe in you." And I'm like, bro, that hit my heart so much, bro. I almost teared up multiple times in the Goku Black Saga, and I'll say, bro, like, never in my life did I ever think I would be emotionally invested in Dragon Ball. Ever. I always thought it was just a crappy ass shonen. And cool for what it is, like cool fights, whatever. But I never thought, and yes, the story can be considered simple at times. It definitely is. But like, there's some stuff in there, bro, that really, like, for me personally watching Dragon Ball, like, touches me, bro. That I feel and it resonates.
Yeah, and I feel like that is something that I haven't gotten from it.
Really?
Because literally it's been
Your boy
my
Soft,
whole life.
Yeah.
Because I've played every game. I've watched every... I don't think I've watched it like episode by episode.
Yeah.
But I've got so comfortable with what it is that when I talk about it, it's like, let me get some new shit.
I got it.
But I'm like that with Naruto, though. Because Naruto, that was the first anime that I was wanting to watch or invested in,
brother,
and I got to that point,
and that's what I love so much about, I get like that with comics and superhero stuff too, but anime tends to have that effect on me in a lot of different shows, and I love that they can deliver that. I love when comics can deliver that, film in general, when it can deliver those heart touching moments and it pulls you a little bit. It's just so beautiful. Another one of mine. Go ahead.
Oh, I was watching, to piggyback off what you were saying, I was watching Infinity War.
Okay.
And when,
tough one.
Yeah, when they had Thanos and Star-Lord was talking to him and he found out that Gamora was dead.
Bro, crazy.
The emotion that he portrayed in that moment, because I was talking to somebody, I was like, bro, they could have killed him, right? They could have did anything,
but it hit his chest, bro,
right? And it's just that blind rage, the fact that you knew she was gone for real.
You remember earlier when I said we talking about this, so what are we gonna do? I often, when I watch stuff, and I think this is my cheat code to like really fucking with a show or feeling it, I often put myself in, like, I'm a part of this, I feel this,
right?
It's also good writing. If you're able to bring somebody into your show, you're doing a good fucking job. Keep it up. But I often do that. So what were you just talking about? What was it?
The part with Star-Lord and
oh yeah. So I put myself in the shoes of like Joe, my wife.
Yeah.
Like, right, if like I'm fighting Thanos, the next thing you know, he says that, like, bro, I'm fucked
Right.
for a few seconds, and then I'm gonna go Vegeta, not my Bulma.
Right, but the fact he was, see, I understand that, but the fact he was punching him though with the gun,
Yeah.
I would have shot him,
Yeah.
or something, because
But it didn't register. It was just blind rage.
Yeah.
Like, you took everything. Like, oh, that hits me so much. I want to say something before we get off of the Dragon Ball Super, and you guys will hear more about it next week. George, you're going to hear about this until I'm finished. And then you might be mad because I might jump into Dragon Ball GT or Daima or Ball. So, and I know GT.
oh yeah, Dragon Ball's pretty good.
I hear that's the last. Like, it should have been the first, but that's the last route people should go. And then I hear GT's a flop. And then
I don't know if it's a flop. They got good shit like Omega Shenron, the Dragon,
Yeah.
Super Saiyan 4.
they had a cool ass theme song. I remember.
yeah, you
seeing
got
it
Baby Vegeta. Like, yeah, it's a lot of good characters.
See, I watched like the first 14 episodes, bro, and I did not fuck with the whole Kid Goku shit. Seeing this
Right.
ding ding again, I already saw it, man. I already saw that
It was
shit.
small.
Yeah, he's a child, bud. I done seen it a couple times, man. That's not really what the complaint is. I'm joking. I hate that we took that far.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Pause.
Hey, yo.
What are we talking about?
No Diddy.
Comic-Con pause button, bro. Just
Comic-Con pause, but man, I want to say this. Vegeta in the Goku Black Arc, fucking with Trunks, bro. He had numerous times where it displayed him as he cared as a father. One of the first things he said to Trunks is like, "You have to promise me that when this is all said and done, you go live your life with Mai, and let me and Goku essentially handle this, and you go live your life." Vegeta ain't like that a lot. He does these little things. Every now and then you get these little rewards.
well, Super's a whole different man.
He's soft.
He was dancing.
But he's not really even soft, bro. Like, he's just evolved.
He's a father. Yeah, he's
man,
a husband. Yeah,
Bro,
I feel it. I feel it.
Come on, bro.
I feel it, brother.
That's who I want to be.
I feel it.
Then there's that moment, bro. There was some other moments, but I'm just going off of what I remember, bro. At the very end, right before Trunks takes off, Vegeta appears and he's like, "Dad, you came." That's my Trunks. Dad. Hey, yo, chill. And Vegeta's just sitting over there, mugging. And Trunks is like, "All right." And he's, "All right, well, bye, Dad." And he takes off to leave. And the next thing you know, Vegeta comes and throws a punch, bro. And Trunks catches it and he just hits him with the, all proud. Proud. It's like, you ain't got to say nothing,
Yeah,
bro.
because Vegeta was pissed when they were fighting, and he turned into Super Trunks.
Yeah.
and then he went back down small. Like, come on, that's all you got, bro.
Yeah.
Because you got to understand. And I saw this picture the other day, and it was like, when you realize future Trunks' timeline is the actual timeline we should have got.
Yeah.
He's been through some shit.
He has,
But
bro.
the fact he hasn't evolved anymore, it's like, you're my son, bro.
He didn't know,
What
though.
the fuck is going on?
Goku and Vegeta,
They did die when he was a kid.
they didn't. Yeah, them dudes are the ones that, like, really set the groundwork for, like, oh, we can go further beyond.
Right.
Also, me and my wife were talking about this earlier. If you think about it, Trunks, Gohan, and all of them boys are only half Saiyan. Goten's only a quarter Saiyan. You know what I'm saying? Because the DNA, like, dilutes over time, like, throughout the generation. Like, you know what I'm saying?
What do you mean?
You're mixed, right?
Yeah.
I need to have my
You
wife.
mean You mean Pan?
I mean, Goten. Yeah, Pan's definitely less Saiyan than
Yeah,
everybody
but
else.
Goten is just his second child.
I think it's more diluted than Gohan's.
But how though?
My wife explained it earlier, math or something. I don't know.
Because like, if I'm still full-blooded Saiyan, and she's still a full-blooded human,
but
and my DNA has been
You may
inside
be
of her
right. You may be
once before.
you may be right. Well, then Gohan and Videl,
Pan
Diluted.
is
Yeah.
is diluted.
yeah, Pan is diluted.
Yes.
I forgot where I was going.
It's all right.
What were we talking about? You done got me lost.
They set the groundwork to go further
Oh.
beyond. The kids are half Saiyans.
The kids are half Saiyans. They don't. They may not have the. But I
They
believe
do
it.
actually.
totally
Half
could.
Saiyans are strong.
What?
Goten.
What?
Trunks. Gohan. All went Super Saiyan
Quick
at 10,
at
8,
children. You right. You
7.
right. You right. Imagine
Go Tanks went Super Saiyan 3.
without effort too. I mean, they trained a little bit, but
We're just going to go Super Saiyan 3.
because it's easy.
We came,
You
we
right,
saw,
you right.
we conquered.
Bro, imagine how gritty that show would have been if we would have got that Trunks timeline.
It'd have been crazy.
Like, fuck Dragon Ball Daima and GT and all that. Give us Trunks storyline.
Yeah.
Give us that. One arm Trunk, one arm Gohan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
A little not an Easter egg, but I think something you'll appreciate. Remember when Goku and Majin Vegeta was at the World Tournament and
Yes.
Goku put his hand up like this in front of the Kai? Mm-hmm. If he would have killed the Kai, Beerus would have died.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Because
crazy.
they're connected.
They are.
Yep.
That's gangster. He could have ended it easy.
Hell yeah.
Look at him come on.
There would have been. There was just Super Saiyan 3 would have been the best we would have got.
That's all you got to do to kill him. Just take out the Kai.
That is true.
Go.
Because as you can see, Because I was thinking, Zamasu killed the Elder Kai.
He did.
So what God of Destruction died?
So Zamasu apparently killed all of the gods of destruction of that universe.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what they say. He went and wiped
By
them
killing the...
on his own. No,
Okay.
he went and did it on his own. I guess maybe he wiped out one god, but like
By himself, he wasn't
by
that
kill-
strong.
But that's what it said.
Did
He
it
went-
really?
He went and killed every god, the Beerus of that world, and
Hold on,
all
with
the-
Goku's black body or just him?
I don't remember if it was Zamasu or Goku Black Zamasu.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Because Goku put the pause on regular Zamasu.
He did. What'd you think of the fusion
That was gangster.
of Zamasu and Goku Black?
It was
he
gangster.
He ended up looking tough. And then when he got the ugly purple shit going on, I was like,
Yeah, I didn't fuck with that.
I did. I was like, I mean, it ain't my favorite look, but I
Yeah,
was like,
but I like for that to be like an evolve, or not an evolve
Yeah.
version, but like this is like my out crazy, like everything I believe in.
and that's what
it's-
it was essentially. Like that was all the hatred,
Yeah.
and anger and failure to a degree, because you feel like it was everything he was feeling inside. I think the Kai said that, like everything that he feels right now is being displayed, and that's why he was ugly. He didn't feel good anymore.
Yeah.
Like he didn't. He may have talked like he did, but he was feeling like, yo, maybe he didn't never have regret. He didn't
Right.
have no regret.
And see,
Piece of shit.
so these are two different movies, but remember last week I was talking about I was watching Watchmen. Mm-hmm. So when the guy who set off all the bombs, when he was talking to Dr. Manhattan, he was like, I know you think I'm wrong, but you understand, right? And Dr. Manhattan was like, yeah, I understand. And if Zamasu was talking to Dr. Manhattan and he was like, look at these humans, even when the example of those barbarian looking dudes, he was like, let's go thousands of years, and they were still at war. They just evolved to kill each other some more.
Right.
So why have humans? Yes, there's good, but
Brother.
eventually death always follows them. And Dr. Manhattan would have understood Zamasu. He would have been like, oh, yes, 100%.
You are cooking right now.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
This is one of my greatest or favorite things about certain villains. This is when you got a real villain.
Yeah.
A villain that you can be like, you know what? He talking facts. Thanos. You know what I'm saying? Several.
Madara.
One of my favorites of all time. Probably my favorite when it comes
I
to
think
this.
Obito, not Madara.
When it comes to this particular topic is Magneto. You know what I'm saying? Being a mutant himself. At a certain point, he's like, you know what, dude? Like, Xavier, like, we brothers. You know, it'd be like me and you. Like, you've tried to do the, you know.
Oh, we would have been on the same page.
We probably would have. I probably would have been Xavier, to be honest.
Really?
I would have.
Yeah.
But-
I'm black. I don't. People don't fuck with me anyway.
So that's one thing I love about that particular relationship as well. Is it was very much modeled after Martin Luther King and Malcolm X, and that's what I'm saying. Like at a certain point, he'd be like, "Bro, you've tried this. Like clearly, you see that they just want to wipe us. Like we got to do something.
Right.
Like fuck them. It's us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I get it. I understand it.
And
They
to
know.
me, humans are just jealous. Why wouldn't you want to have a superpower,
bro, that's why Batman is the way he is.
man?
That's why he's on some like fuck you, Superman.
But
in the league.
smart is a superpower in
It
itself.
is. It is. And Batman tries to play it smart. He's on some like, nah, bro. Like he kind of a snake.
He has a contingency plan for
High key.
everyone,
Yeah, bro.
even himself. But he said, if you do this, think long and carefully before you decide to do this.
he's scary.
That to me just proved I will kill all of you if you try to fuck with me. Because he said, Batman, he's close with his friends and family. If that's how you want to get to him, do that. And then he was like, but think carefully before
That's
you
why
do
he's
that.
the best, bro. Is this podcast Batman biased?
100%. I
Is
just
that our
told you I
favorite-
don't fuck with Superman
Is that our
because
favorite
there's a Batman.
superhero? Like shared?
I believe it's Vegeta.
Yeah, Vegeta's great. I can now say that like I'm a Dragon Ball fan.
Good.
My wife, bro, like she's loving it too. Like you
Yeah.
should hear her talk. Like it's so crazy to hear. Like she loves anime. She watches Studio Ghibli and shit like that.
Okay.
And then like you know, a lot of people argue with this, but Avatar to me is an anime. Everybody's gonna say it's not because it's not
Yeah, they don't
Eastern.
they don't die.
Well, still. But she likes stuff like, but to see her get into a show like Dragon Ball and like truly care.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck yeah.
I'm happy for you, man.
I'm happy, bud. But anyway, yeah, Dragon Ball Super's been good, man.
Good.
Looking forward to taking it to the end, and then we'll see where we go.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'll probably watch Dragon Ball or Daima or GT. Kind of want to watch GT. Just want to see what happens. I don't care about Kid Goku, though.
No. I mean, again, there's a lot of good characters. Like, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, gangster.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah,
I like
you'll
seeing
really enjoy
Vegito
it.
again, too.
Yeah, Vegito. And then in this next coming movie or arc,
Chill. Let us have it. Let it cook. Let it cook.
you will enjoy it.
That's all I need from you. Yeah.
You'll enjoy it.
I believe it. I know who's coming. in the tournament. That's been spoiled for a long time, but...
Oh, not even in the tournament, like after the tournament.
No, I'm talking about the main villain. I don't even know if he's the main villain.
In the tournament?
Yeah.
There's no villains in the tournament.
I think he a bad dude. I don't know. I ain't never met him, though. Talking about Jiren. I don't know if am I going to understand him? And I'm be like, I get it. You know who was a bitch? Bro, straight up.
Strength. You love strength?
It's cool. Not my favorite. But you know who's a bitch?
Who?
Frost.
Oh, yeah. We talked about that last week.
He's a little bitch, and I actually don't like him, bro. Fuck him to the grave. I hope he's in hell.
Oh, he is. 100%.
With Frieza. But Frieza actually a W. Bring back Frieza. He a W, man. He actually the GOAT.
Let's just keep going, because I almost spoil nothing.
All right. Now, Frieza's my favorite villain. We could sit on this all day. We got to change topics. I'm sorry, guys.
No, not at all. We're doing great.
I
just don't want to spoil it for you because...
Did you play Spark and Zero?
Of course.
What'd you think?
You know I play Sparkle. He fucking care about me, guys.
Man, look, bro, we're boys. I tried to get this man's PlayStation account. He was like, nah, bro, earn it yourself.
Hell yeah.
You fucking
It was $69.
He said, have some pride.
Yeah.
For real. I ended up getting
You are a warrior.
I like it a lot. Don't know how I feel about the story stuff as much, but I do
Really?
It's okay. The problem is I'm currently watching through Super, and I fly through that fucking story so fast. I'm already in the stuff.
Yeah.
Towards like, well, now I gotta wait. I can't beat this because I'll spoil everything for myself. So.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna finish it all and then go play the whole game.
Yeah, because I think it does go to the Tournament of Power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's been cool. It's so beautiful.
I like
graphics.
it. I do.
Speaking of games, I guess we'll wrap with comics in a little bit.
I'm sorry.
Go
I had a hot take that I was trying to throw out. So, everyone says that Vegeta never beat Goku. Hot take. He whooped Goku's ass the first fight that they had.
Yes.
And won that fight. Won that fight. And if it wasn't for Krillin, Gohan, and Yajirobe,
Goku would have died. Bro, you right. Drop mic. Don't drop it.
Ooh,
but
I was going to.
No, you're right. Actually, Vegeta did beat Goku.
Yeah, he did.
He ain't did it again, but
hold on.
He ain't did it again. That's my favorite character, but
as far as you know,
not that I've seen, he's not run the fade yet, and I'm mad about it. I want Vegeta to just have one arc, bro, where he is the strongest dude, bro. Like, why has he got to play second? I want to fight first.
Just wait.
Bro, he always on some, I want to fight first. And then Goku's like, no, Vegeta, let me do it. And then he goes and does it. And then there's nothing for Vegeta. Or if he jumps in, bro gets smacked in 3 minutes, bro. I'm like, bro, why? Why, Vegeta? Why? Have some pride. Like, be better. Except the Kaba fight. That was fire. That was cool to see. But if Goku would have fought Kaba
he wouldn't have learned.
No, Goku would have just been like, "Oh, you're cool," and then like just beat the shit out of him,
right?
And maybe,
or probably not even pushed him to that, because when he said, "Remember this pain,"
yeah, God, dude, Super has so many moments. I think one of my favorite moments. Look, bro, we got to get off Dragon Ball because you're gonna keep me talking, guys. I'm sorry. We've been binging this. I've been binging it. One of my favorite moments in the Z arc is at the very end with Majin Buu, Kid Buu, and he has a speech for Goku. He has a speech.
Majin Buu?
No, Vegeta does.
Oh, okay.
When he's charging up for the Spirit Bomb, and he's like, "I'll get you the time," and he's fighting, or he's watching him fight. It's right before that. He's watching Goku fight him, and he's essentially just giving him his ups.
Yeah.
And I'm like, bro,
he was like, you surpassed me. Yeah. All this extra shit.
Motherfuckers don't understand how big that is for him, bro. Like that's,
or just as a man, period.
Yeah, bro, that's character development at its finest. Like they hit that. Shout out Akira Toriyama, bro. That was
R.I.P.
Bro. Crazy, absolute GOAT writing, bro. I don't care. I'm a fan.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Anyway, man.
But I think you'll be surprised with everything that's still happening.
Yeah.
Or that's going to happen.
Have you? I'm sure I will. We've been loving it. Have you seen any of the new games coming out?
Yes, I saw the Game of Thrones game, the RPG coming out.
That.
I'm super excited about that. I'm a big Game of Thrones fan. So just to see the old characters, not even the old characters, but the characters that were dead eventually back into the game, that's really neat. And to protect the wall from the White Walkers is going to be gangster.
See, I need to get into Game of Thrones. I don't know much about it.
Oh, you'll love it. Thank you, Alex.
Oh shit, Alex! I didn't even see you in here. What the fuck? Welcome in, fam. I didn't. Did you see her come in?
I did.
I missed that completely. That's how you know I'm locked in. Man, a couple games I'm really hyped for.
Okay.
For one, Mafia: The Old Country. Did you play?
Yes. Oh, Mafia was the first game that actually had bruises when you got into a fight.
Bro, it was so dope.
I could be wrong, but that is one thing that was cool.
Bro, they're taking it back to Italy in the beginning of the mob.
Yeah, you are Italian.
Yeah, bro.
Shout out to you.
I'm trying to learn about my culture. You know
And
they're going to
pasta.
have... Chill. That's racist. They're going to have... I'm joking. They're going to have, like, you know, historical shit in there.
Yeah.
I'm sure, bro, where you get to learn about the culture. That's going to be cool. You know what I'm saying? What is it? Marvel 1943, Rise of Hydra. I didn't even know that was coming. I just looked at the list, so we're going to have to look out for that. There's this one called Autumn Fall that I'm really looking forward to. You kill Nazis and shit. I love that shit.
Man.
There was another one that I was real hyped about. Also, you got the new Ghost of Tsushima, Ghost of Yotai or whatever the fuck, which is going to be absolute heat.
Who do you think that's going to be? Is this a whole new standalone character, you think?
Yeah, it's a female chick, samurai, which is badass. Female samurai. Like, so many dudes are, like, hating on that. They're talking about it's woke. I'm like...
The Witcher. Witcher 3. The game that's coming out.
Witcher 4. 3's out.
And she's a woman, and people are hating on that. But I feel like with women, they're so agile. And like you can, like with Batgirl in Gotham Knights, way better character to play than a Tim Drake or a Jason Todd, in my opinion. Because
I'm a Nightwing guy in that because I'm just a Nightwing fanboy, but I will relate that to like when I play Assassin's Creed Odyssey, I go with the woman because she reminds me of fucking Diana Prince. You know what I mean? A warrior woman. I see my life like that, so I'm just like there's something to be said about, especially in certain time periods, a badass fucking warrior woman, like in a male dominant society. Like she has to be all the better, cunning, smarter, like for her to even be noticed. Like that's badass.
If you like, I think Black Widow. The movie really portrayed that type of female.
That got one of my favorite actresses in it, Florence Pugh.
Yep.
W Mans. But I don't know what Alex said. I didn't hear it. Shout out Alex. Check out Soul Tap podcast whenever they bring that back. Waiting. Oh, she's on the phone.
But yeah, man, like that was a great movie because she can fight. She was pretty. She can do a lot of things, and I was like, man, I
loved that they were in Russia too. I love movies where they take place in Russia.
Really?
Yes. Speaking of, Stalker 2 is out. I talked to you about that last week, but they're in talks with Netflix, dude, and it's so crazy because I literally commented in their group a while back talking about where the Netflix show at, and they're in talks with Netflix to bring a show, so I'm hyped for that. That's gonna be crazy. You ain't gonna play Stalker 2 because you ain't got an Xbox, so it's cool.
No, I'm not.
It's all good, bro. It probably ain't your type of game anyway. It's too hard.
Probably.
It probably is. It's really difficult, bro. I've died. It counts your deaths. I've died 94 times. I look at other players that play and it's like 30.
Oh shit!
I'm like, fuck y'all, bro. Y'all game too hard.
I am starting to like scary games. Not
so it's kind of scary.
Yeah, I played Outlast. I don't think I beat the second one. And
Outlast is scary. Yeah.
The Evil Within. I beat the first one.
That first opening moment when you go and you have to run from the guy that's chasing. Dude, I had never experienced anything like that in a game.
Especially if we had headphones on.
Bro, it got my heart rate moving up. Have you played... This is my favorite horror game, and if you get the time, please play it for me.
Okay.
I'd love to talk to you about it on here. Literally my favorite. Peak of peak horror games. I may have brought it up to you before, but if you get the time, do this for me.
Okay.
I'll give you my PlayStation account because it's free on my, because I got it. It may be on PS Plus also. You can check first.
Okay, I will.
But Resident Evil 7. You don't have to play the other ones. It's not necessarily all the way connected or anything like that. You don't have to worry about that. But bro, I'm telling you, like, hear me out. If you're trying to be scared for real,
man,
like, bro, you're gonna be immersed. You're gonna be scared. This woman has a furry vagina and like spider legs. And she'd be like,
furry vagina.
She'd be trying to kill you, bro. Shoot shit out of there, bro. Come on. scary. There's other things that are actually really scary, but that shit scared the shit. I remember me and my wife were in a hotel room, went on vacation, brought the PlayStation 4, and we were playing it. She was watching me play it, bro, and that shit had me scared as fuck, bro. Like trying to shoot her with my shotgun. It was not hitting.
Man, the most scared I've been in the game. The Evil Within scared the fuck out of me.
Scary game.
But I was playing Call of Duty Wars.
Okay, go. Sometimes the war noises be too realistic, bro.
No, bro. So I'm hanging with my brother, and of course I'm under the influence of the green plant.
The greenery
And
swamp thing.
I didn't know they put the clown from Spawn in the game.
Oh, you talking about the Violator?
He pops into the room I'm in, scares the fuck out of me.
Really?
I yelled
didn't expect
so
that, and you're like,
hard.
what is
I was
this?
like, ah! Bro, scared the fuck
That's
out
fire.
of me, man.
No, that's actually fire.
But
Play Resident Evil 7. Let me know what you think, man. I'm hyped to hear that.
okay,
Man, so we read some comics.
we did.
I got one thing to show off. I'll show off at the end, I guess.
Okay.
But do you want to get into your comic first? That's usually the way we go. I didn't
Yes.
take any notes, so mine's just going to be a quick little blah, 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 but read this.
Yeah,
Shit.
I feel like this will probably be like a 45-second read.
Go off.
So-
we're getting there anyway, so.
Yeah, so I forgot which comic it was that I was reading that had this advertised in the book.
Oh,
And-
really quick. Sorry for the spoilers on Dragon Ball Super. Everybody, we went in depth.
Dragon Ball Super's been over. They've already done
Go
2
watch
more
the show.
arcs of
Facts.
Dragon Ball.
Back. All right, go
A
on.
movie.
Yeah, you right. You right.
Anyway, so again, I don't remember which comic it was that I was reading, and this was advertised in it. The comic is called The Nice House on the Lake.
My wife has those collected.
Really?
Actually, I think we have the graphic novels back.
Oh, wow. Can a real nigga use it?
Actually, I think they're the issues. They're in our boxes
Okay.
under
cool.
the stairs.
Oh, you can go under the stairs?
Under here, we have all of our
Oh,
comics.
shit. They got Harry Potter under there.
Facts, real shit. All right, go.
But yes, so The Nice House on the Lake. So it starts off with the main character, Ryan Kane, with
Brian Kane,
with a bandage over her left eye outside in the pouring rain.
left eye.
She's reminiscent of the time she met this man who was a part of her friend's group. And she goes in on how he was very quiet, laughing at jokes, and only spoke when someone asked him a question. Well, one day, the crowd died down, and she noticed him staring at her. He asks how did she think the world was going to end. She was taken off guard so much that he broke the silence by saying, "Was that a weird question?" She agreed, but was now interested. They go back and forth on what they think would happen until one day he stops texting her. 2 years go by and she gets this email from him inviting her and others to come on this week vacation to this lake house his mother's friend owned. Ryan gets to the house and spots a woman who she has met before. They start talking about the house and how cool it is. They go inside the house. They go inside, and the house is filled with the other guests. Each character was introduced with a random occupation, along with their names, and when Walter, the man who invited everyone, met them, and how long ago he chose them. They all started getting acquainted when Ryan finally gets cell service and sees that the world is ending. People are burning to death, other people are melting away. In a panic, she tells everyone, and they start making a plan to go out and get more information. Minutes later, Walter comes in to greet everyone, and they tell him the news. Walter says to Ryan that their conversation was over, going back to when he and Ryan talked about the world ending. She yells, you finally picked, and everyone is confused. She tells Walter to explain, and he goes in that this was all part of his plan. That they are all safe, but everyone they knew is dead. One of the ladies tried to hit him with a fireplace stick, and it passes right through his head, and her arm ends up exploding. So I don't know if like touching him fucked her up or what. And he says he'll be back periodically to toast to the old world. And that's the end of the issue.
That's crazy.
Really, really unique. And I thought it was odd when each character was introduced. It said, Ryan Clark, she's the artist. Met her this time. She's this age. I chose her this time. And I was like,
It's really specific.
Yeah, like, what do you mean choosing these people? So along his life, even in the issue, he was like, I'm not going to go in detail of what I am. But obviously, he's not from that world.
Okay.
And he basically grew up. Everybody he invited, he knew from either high school, college, acquaintances, from friends, or whatever. And the whole time he was planning, I chose this person 15 years ago. I chose this person last year. And it was really unique. And I'm looking forward to issue 2, and that's my comic for the day.
How'd you come on this comic? How'd you come on to finding it? Hey, yo, chill.
No, I remember, guys. I told you don't fuck with me. I said it like 2 minutes ago. I forgot which comic I was reading, but this was advertised.
Okay.
You know how comics have like, this issue's coming out next month. Or,
yeah.
That's basically what it is.
Nice, good shit. Sounds interesting, man.
Yeah,
different than what you normally read.
How was it?
It was good. It was good.
Thanks.
First off, I want to say Jules is on his writer arc. Apparently, clearly he is.
Oh yeah, I'm writing I'm writing a book.
He's writing several skits.
It's called
and a
Charlotte.
Book. Yes, this is very true. And I can see you've been writing, so that's cool.
Yep. Thanks, man. I'm trying to do more. Just finished my skit. I told you about that.
It's beautiful.
I have 2 now. Detective Butt and Detective Cheeks.
I love it.
That's the first one. And then this one, I'm not really sure what to call it. Right now it's called The Heartbreaker Gang. And yeah, I was trying to figure out something that was kind of unique, kind of like Peaky Blinders. Like being Peaky is like well dressed and not modest, but like
looking
good, right?
Yeah.
And then of course Blinders take your eyes. So Heartbreaker Gang was basically like, you know how like, he stole the lady's heart, he was so attractive and things like that. And then again, they kill people, so they break hearts.
Right.
So that
sounds cool.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to reading through that script. If you can't tell, me and Jules are both really into Peaky Blinders.
Yep.
Huge fans. There's a movie coming.
There is. Oh man, I'm
That's
so excited. I just finished it again a couple days ago, and
nice.
I feel like for some reason the first go around, I feel like it took me forever, but this go around I was in there. And what was cool, there was one thing. Tommy was talking to Ralphie, and it was Alpha. Ralphie gets shot in the face.
Alfie?
Yeah, Alfie. Yes, not Ralphie. That Ralphie is from Ed, Edd and Eddie, I think.
Ralph,
yeah. But anyway,
my goat or whatever.
Yeah,
that guy. Shout out to him.
But there was one part. They were like, Mr. Oh, what's his last name? What's Alfie's last name? Solomon. He was like, yeah. So Tommy was gonna go see him again. He was like, Mr. Solomon, don't allow smoking in his presence.
Yes.
Tommy went in there, sparked one up anyway.
Bro, they're all thugs.
And Tommy was like, he was saying something, but he was like, you can't even stop a man from lighting a cigarette in your presence. Like, why? Don't get up in here and try to threaten me and talk all big and bad. Oh,
that's crazy.
Fucking love that TV show. Oh, and when you read the skit, you will see there's of course I named the character, one of the characters Tommy, but there's a part in there where the guy's like, you'll pay for this, and you'll pay, and then the other character's like, what? Pay for this? I pay for this with every fucking day of my life.
That's good.
And it goes into it, and he was like, I have no limitations. And that's what Tommy said when he killed Michael. Yeah, I was like, I have no limitations. I have no fear. Oh, it's so fucking cool. I can't wait till you read it.
I'm going to read it. I'm going to check it out, man.
Thanks,
That's
man.
awesome. Hopefully you guys will see this content coming up as well. I'm going to be really quick because we got to get out of here. Me and Mo are supposed to do something at 3. So I read, oddly enough, you talked about the Violator earlier. I read Spawn issue 351. It was suggested to me by the homie SF. This is actually right after a big arc. Apparently Heaven and Hell had a war on Earth. And now they're dealing with the side effects of it. I'm not going to remember everything. Fuck.
I'm looking forward. I want to get into some Spawn.
It's all right. It's cool.
Okay.
Never been my fave, but I do like Spawn.
Okay.
Best art, image. Anyway, I guess Spawn's been fighting a bunch of fucking vampires and shit, so it's been pretty good. Like I said, I'm not going to remember everything, but it was cool. It was cool. A lot of blood. You know what I'm saying? Pretty adult.
Yeah.
I don't remember it all, guys. I'm sorry.
It's all right. To go into Spawn, and I'll hurry up, but I was watching the old Spawn TV shows with Todd McFarlane, and I really
Yes,
enjoyed
sir.
at the very beginning how he was like
His little
narrating.
introduction.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool.
Classic.
So it made me fall in love with that. I need to
Yeah.
get back into it. I think it's on HBO or whatever. But
Todd thought he was edgy, bro, for real.
yeah, he was just like
He really did think he was that dude.
he was like, "What would you do if you find yourself on the other side of the law?"
I mean, he was kind of edgy if you think about it, bro. He was working for the other comic companies, him and his band of artists, bro. And they were like, you know what, y'all ain't paying us shit. Y'all ain't trying to do shit. Fuck y'all. And they broke off and went and created Image Comics, bro. And when they did that, like, it showed the entire comic game. Like, you don't need them. Like, you don't need the big ones. You can do it on your own. So for a long time, he felt like he was that dude, bro.
He just dropped Punchline, the action figure.
And that is the thing. He makes some of the fire ass action figures.
And then I think he did the Deadly Duo, one of the Deadly Duo.
It's that Batman Joker.
Yeah.
Deadly Duo Comic Cons.
Yeah, one of those action figures. But that's it for me, man. I think I said all I can say.
For sure. I might continue a Spawn. I'm trying to find my groove again, see what I want to read. I'm definitely going to be reading Batman for you guys. I don't know what else, though, yet. I will be looking into some other shit. Absolute Superman was suggested. I'm kind of just reading what a lot of people are suggesting as well, and I do want to find one book that I continue with on my own also. I did pick something up from the store today, a little late in the game, but I've always wanted to read it. I got the Compendium, book 1 of The Walking Dead, man. Absolutely ginormous.
Hell yeah.
Issues 1 through 48.
This that Batman Joker
Pretty
Daily Duo
excited.
Comic Cons. This that Batman Joker Daily Duo Comic Cons. This that Batman Joker Daily
Looking
Duo
forward to
Comic
jumping
Cons.
into it, man.
This that Batman Joker
Whenever
Daily
I
Duo
go
Comic
around,
Cons.
it
I'll pop up
looks,
with that brother
by
legs.
y'all.
Where is he?
Thank you,
Try to run, I'ma hit him with that free speed. This ain't no pop gun, I'll pop you where your kids be. Clown mask, bloody bad boy.
Looking forward to giving it a good read, man. I was a big fan of Walking Dead when it first came out. Watched to like season 5. I'd love to jump back into it one day with the wife. We'll see what happens. Oh, Last of Us 2, little sneak peek on HBO
Yeah,
Max.
the trailer, yeah. I loved it.
It looks amazing.
It looks amazing.
You know, I played the second game.
I haven't finished.
I'm ready for you to play.
Yeah.
Do you have it?
No.
I have it on my account again.
Okay.
You may need it.
Don't give me your account because then I'll feel bad.
Bro, I love you, man. It's all good. Just don't be sharing my shit with, like, no other motherfuckers.
I don't know anybody else, man.
That's all good. You know what I mean? It's okay. But yeah, I want you to play these games. That's more important to me. But yeah, just you experiencing things that I love is awesome.
Yeah,
That's always
likewise.
But yeah, man. Looking forward to jumping into this. Yeah. Last of Us. I won't spoil anything for you game wise, but I will say it looked fucking spot on.
Yeah,
bud.
yeah.
Spot on.
It especially when they. I think it was Abby at the beginning when she was crawling underneath the fence.
I think that was
when,
Ellie.
Oh, okay. Because remember at the beginning, you played with Abby and you had to like travel. So that's what I thought it was. But yeah, it looks really good.
I think it was Ellie. You do get a scene of a blonde girl turning around. I think that's supposed to be Abby.
Okay. Yeah, and they're doing it really well. Normally, when you have adaptations to movie, games, or whatever the case may be, sometimes they fuck it up. But I really, really enjoyed how they kept it similar.
Yeah.
I did notice, correct me if I'm wrong, we both played the first one, but it's been a while. In the game, Joel knew the surgery could kill Ellie.
Yes.
But in the movie, or in the TV show, he didn't.
He did.
He didn't know he knew she needed to go to the hospital, but he didn't know that it was like they were going to use her brain and shit.
They told him.
Yeah, I know, show. But in the game, I think he always knew.
No.
Okay,
he found out, so in both the show and the game, he found out when he got there. And he talked to them, and they're like, essentially it was kind of a make a choice situation for him. And he was like, well, fuck y'all, I'm killing everybody here.
Because I thought in the game he always knew. Not always knew, but...
Last of Us was actually the first video game that made me cry, and it was in that moment. A little bit later, it was whenever he lied to Ellie and told him, like,
the Fireflies, they have people,
Yeah.
See, I was thinking...
I was so invested. I was like, how could you? How could you? But I get it.
I get it. As a father, like I was thinking, I was like, oh yeah, 100%.
I do the same shit.
100%. But then it comes to the fact of when she finds out.
Yeah, and then that's playing through number 2. That's so fucking tough, dude. Seeing how she's pissed.
Yeah, it's
just like a daughter would be.
Yeah, for sure. But then again, man, because let's just say he told her the truth, right?
Yeah.
She would have blamed him for not letting them go through with it because again, they were like, Ellie would choose to go through with this.
Yes.
And then again, I feel like I don't think she would have resented him in a way, but she probably would have went back and tried to find them and
Maybe.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I understand,
Play
but
number 2.
yeah, I will.
Play number 2. 100%.
100%.
That's all I could say. I love their relationship. I love that show. It's so good. It's so good. One of the deep things about that whole conversation is that, like, he lost his first daughter, was trying so hard not to get attached to Ellie in the beginning, and then he loves that little girl.
Yeah, it just happens. Yeah,
that's his fucking daughter.
I finished the last episode finally.
Yes, you watched it this week?
Yesterday.
Dude, nice.
Yeah, just
Thank
for you, man.
Love you.
Love you too, buddy. But when he was like, I was so ready to die that day, and she was like, "Time heals all wounds," and he was like, "Not time." And when she found out she was the one who healed his wounds, and he don't want to die anymore because of her, ooh,
bro, they writing for real, bro.
I was like, oh my heart, bro.
God, I love it. I love.
I like how those two gay men died together.
Bro, best episode.
Oh,
Straight up. It, like,
man.
I ain't never cared about Brokeback Mountain, none of that. But, like, that episode, bro, you hear me? That episode is peak, bro.
Yes.
Like, no better writing.
Man.
So beautiful.
Right.
So beautiful. I felt for them. Bro.
Fuck.
Shout out to that episode.
We need to be writers and directors soon.
We do. We can write our
Because
own gay story. Oh, God, we can. All right, guys. On that note, kids, this has been another great. I had a blast. Did you have a blast?
100%. Best episode.
As of the comeback, I think so. Yeah.
Brokeback Mountain comebacks. Yeah.
Guys, we'll be back next Friday with another episode, so stay tuned. I didn't say this last time. Follow us on Facebook at Comic Cons Podcast, Instagram Comic Cons Podcast, YouTube. Subscribe. Drop a like. Leave a fucking comment. Tell us what you guys want us to talk about. What you guys want us to read. What you want us to watch. What you want us to play. What you want us to fucking, I don't know, do.
Yeah.
Fuck. What you want us to...
Those hentai dolls. They're like $1,100.
Communicate with us, guys.
I need $1,100.
On that note, though, guys, this has been a phenomenal episode. We had an absolute fucking blast. I'm King Castro X.
I'm Young Master Jules. May your pain be champagne.
And goodbye. I'm trying to think if I have anything to tell you guys. I'm not even going to lie. I don't know.
We had one subscriber say that we need to do like laser noises or something for the end instead of the gun noises. It was something like that.
Like Star Wars. Pew, 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 pew,
My son, to shoot thing, he goes... Pew.
That's tough, bro. Tough, man.
All right, guys.
Peace. We're out. Bye.
We got shit to do.
Yeah.